All right, everyone, we are back to work on the Ram. I'm excited about this. If you're not familiar with this build, I know it's been a while since I've really done videos on it. I'll link to everything in the description. There's a ton of videos. There's really a ton of videos. It's pretty extensive. I'm going to do a walkthrough at some point in the future, maybe after we get done with this section of work that we need to do. But yeah, let me get this truck turned around and we'll talk about what we're doing. Okay. We need shelves. We need to be able to store coffee and condiments, you know, like ketchup and mustard and stuff, and utensils, and, you know, to an extent, some spices or something. Pretty much my spices are salt and pepper. And I thought about building something, but you know, I definitely like to save time and money if I can. And I did a lot of research. That's why there's been so much time in between starting this kitchen and finishing it. I've really done a lot of research. I was like, am I gonna have to build something for this, or can I find something? And here's what I came across. Race trailer accessories. Now, I've never heard of this industry before, but man, oh man, this is basically like overland camper accessories. I don't know if they realize how versatile this industry is creating. So here is something that I bought. I'll show you a close-up of it. This goes on the inside of a race trailer, and it's meant to store oil, quarts of oil. So you just line them up in here. I'll show you some pictures or something from. And this company is Pit Posse Motorsports, and I think we might be removing that just to keep it nice and clean. But it says it's made in the USA, so, and it's aluminum. This is important. It's very, very light, and it looks like it's 1/8 inch. This is 1/8 inch aluminum TIG welded, right? 24 inches long, it's 4 inches deep, and it's 6 inches high. And I got 2 of them. This is 30 bucks. This thing right here is $30. If this was sold as an overland piece to a kitchen, this is 100 bucks. That's what this is. This is $100. If this thing had a, you know, some overland company's logo on it on the side or something, it's 100 bucks right here. This is $30. I'll link it in the description. Got it from Amazon. Took like, I don't even know, 3 days to get this thing. They might make them on demand. I'm not sure. But it's a 3-piece system. This is that they have this piece that is bent, wraps around to here, and it's bent over here. So you got 1 bend, 2 bends, 3 bends, and then they cut a cap out, probably on a CNC, 1 and 2, and they just zip 3 TIG welds right around, done, and they ship it out. $32, I think it was, and they put 2 holes in here. They give you some hardware too, actually. They give you some screws, but I think we're going to use rivets. So let me bring you over to the truck. I'll show you where I'm going to be putting these things, and then we'll start drilling some holes. Okay, let's go. All right, so one thing I forgot to point out is that there's so many different types of accessories. It's not just like one type of shelf or different. No, I mean, there's tons of different. This is really the tip of the race trailer accessories iceberg over here. There's all different sizes, deep ones, short ones. There's one, I'm going to put a picture up on the screen, that would be absolutely perfect for a swing out door for a Jeep. And it's a fold down shelf, and inside it is a bunch of shelves that you can just, you know, put all your condiments and stuff in there. It's perfect, and it's not expensive at all. It really is not. And they make 2 different, basically what I've seen is that like the natural color, like the polished, this is not really polished, but the natural aluminum color, and then there's black. That's usually what I've seen. I don't know of any, and there's not many companies too. There's this company, this Pit Posse company, and then there's a couple other ones. But there's a lot of different things you can get. Little towel, like, you know, you put a paper towel thing on there, and they're all super low profile because they have to fit in a trailer that's not wide at all. You know, a trailer cannot be over, what, 96 inches wide or something like that? Maybe it can be 102 inches. That's it. So you put a very, very wide, low vehicle in there, you don't have much room on the side. So everything is just thin. It's just really, really cool. Look up these links that I put in the description. You'll see all this stuff. Now, we're going to be putting this onto the kitchen. And if you haven't seen this thing, here it is. This is a table that folds down, and also a cutting board comes out of here. We are going to put these shelves, 2 of them, right like this. One and the next one below it. And we are going to rivet it, 4 rivets, to these posts right here. So we're going to have 4 rivets and 4 rivets. Now, the one problem I have, and I don't know if it's going to be a huge problem, but I can't get the rivet gun into this spot. It's just too big. So what we're going to be doing is drilling. We're not going to use these holes. We're going to drill a hole here and drill a hole like right here. And I think that should be good enough. Now, here's what I'm hoping. One is that I'm doing this because obviously I got shelves. But also, I have a little bit of a twisting issue because of how long this comes out. If you push down on this, you can see it twist. Straight down is super strong. These are hundreds and hundreds of pound drill. I think they're like 400-pound drill slides. So pushing this down, no problem at all. But if you push on this edge, it twists. So the first thing is that when we put these shelves in, we're going to see how much it resists that twisting. It might help. If it doesn't do it enough, which I have a feeling it won't, but it will help, in a future video, we're going to brace this, and we might even make a leg. I want to try and avoid the leg, but if I have to do it, I will. I may even make the leg just to have it, just in case. But for now, we're going to put these shelves on. So first thing to do is, I'm sorry, Pit Posse. I love what you're making here, but we're going to take your logos off. All right, a couple of tiny holes right here. Not too worried about that. They look like they're about a 1/16 in diameter. That's fine. So now we need to drill out 2 holes in the shelf, and they need to be the exact size, exact distance of these 2 posts. That should be easy. We'll take our measurements and we'll drill them out. I'm going to be using aluminum rivets, which clearly is not as strong as stainless steel, but those stainless steel ones are like so hard to put in, it's freaking ridiculous. I'll tell you what, I'm not using the drill press the next time. Alright, so the way I'm doing this one now, I'm not doing this the moronic way. The way I just did this before was stupid. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this one. Where's the other one? Right here. Good thing I didn't drill holes on this one. I'm smart enough at least not to do that. Right? And now we'll just line it up. And we're going to mark this first hole. That's good. Let's clean up. Okay, well, we got the 2 shelves installed. They look great. And it has not helped the twisting at all, which makes sense because it's only really attaching those 2 posts together. What we would need really is that either a full brace across here on an angle, or 2 braces, or we need a post. So that'll be something that we do, you know, in the next video, or maybe 2 videos, I'm not sure. Or at least the next video on the truck, maybe. Now we close this thing up. And I have to say, the depth of these things are, they go in, I'll get you a view from right here, and whew, man, it is good. And it comes out just enough too. It comes out enough where I can obviously reach everything very, very easily, and there's a very small amount of room here. It's perfect. Now I could have lowered this one, but this allows me to put tall stuff down here and short stuff up here. And if I would have moved this down, I would have only really been able to put like middle stuff. I never could have. I can't put anything really tall in either of those spots. So this is good. Okay, well, this is a great addition. For 65 bucks, hard to beat that. I mean, that is really cool. I'm happy. Now the question is that do I need a strap? Well, when we load this thing up at some point in time, we'll have to check that out. But for now, this is pretty good. Okay, everyone. I will catch you on the next one. See ya.